friends, welcome to Coding Garden with CJ. I'm late. I know I'm late, but we're here. Today's plan is to do an HTML and CSS challenge. No JavaScript. We will not do any JavaScript today. We will talk about the rules in a second, but basically the plan is I'm going to create a base code pin with just some basic HTML and CSS. If anyone else wants to participate, you can fork that code pin and update it with your own code to draw a self-portrait of yourself using only HTML and CSS. You cannot use any JavaScript. No JavaScript, I'm out. It'll be a fun challenge, especially if you're not very good at HTML or CSS. It'll be an opportunity to try and get better. So welcome everyone. Let's say hello. Did I get any follows? Yeah, there are a couple. Thank you, BHugh and PingDev for those follows. And if you'd like to say hello, just say the word hello. Wait, how? Oh, because your name is Hello Chicken. And hello Ed and Subin and J Towns and Yazid and One Line of Meme and Procrastinator Mastermind and Coding Pasta and Gazisha and Aknat and Aaron, what's up? And Toasted Cheeses and Nico Technic and Stefan and Lakshman and Kampagnucci and Harit and Nero and Doc, what's up Doc? And Terrazoid and Moshiko and Marlon. And Hrit, and Exelon, and the Dr. Bo, and Majestic Eye, and Procrastinator Mastermind again. Hello, Acelera, and Zabuza, what's up, and Omolin, and Infi, and CS Buffalo, and I'm the Benja, and Mark, good to see you here again too, and Prasath, and Sad, and Yez, and Jawa, and Cookify, and Pixelmund, and Zaka King, welcome everyone. The team badges actually are working, and good morning, Greg. Hi. Okay, do I have to search for the word hi too? Hi, hello Shines Love, Bob's Paradox, what's up? Well, sorry to wake you, Gazisha, but glad you could be here. And hello, Win320 Day. Daring to join the Twitch fun while Twitch being in maintenance mode? I didn't know Twitch was in maintenance mode. That's actually a great idea, Doc. I don't know. This is becoming too early in the morning for me. I might have to push back the early morning Monday and Friday streams by like 30 minutes or an hour. I don't know. Yeah, I definitely went minus. And hello, Mashiko and Lakshman. And thanks for that follow, Jacel Sauza. And Scrimpy Data, what's up? And Bibbin, and Senior Dan. And Erotonog. And Yannick. And Piero, what's up, everyone? Next Clash of Code, we'll do that on Friday. The plan, we've just been doing that too much. We need some variety around here, so that's the plan. I promoted you to very important programmer. VIP, I like that. Very important programmer. Yeah, there were a couple of people that I upgraded because the other day we got I unlocked some more VIP slots. Type my name in the chat and that's all we need. Okay, Majestic Eye. There we go. So this is just a me and Majestic Eye stream. No. A self-portrait is just an image of yourself, an image of your face. You could think about it in terms of like pixel art or very rudimentary shapes that represent your face and your hair. And I'm thinking, like, we can talk about the rules right now, but I'm thinking that we actually restrict it to not be SVG. It's just HTML elements and just CSS. What do you all think about that? Yeah, Greg's VIP too. Yeah, you're very welcome, Win32. You are definitely a very important programmer around here. And Greg. Greg's a new VIP, too. Team It's View. So this is from the stream on Saturday. If you do !team, you can do either React, Angular, Vue, or Vanilla, or Svelte. And you'll get a nice little icon. Oh, that's awesome, Shaggy. Is that SVG? Oh, I didn't mean to highlight the message. I just want to see the source. Yeah, it is an SVG. That's great. How detailed am I talking? CSS Widgetry? Or no. I'm talking like very rudimentary shapes. And so I'm going to start you off. So let's say we have a div, and that div has a class name of face. And then in our CSS, and actually I don't like this way. I like my code on the left. There we go. Much better. And then in the CSS, we'll say the face has like a width of I don't know, 200 pixels and a height of 200 pixels. And a background of, we'll make it red just to start off. And a border radius of 50%. So if I've done everything right, we should get a red circle. Did it work? It didn't work. Border radius. Border radius. We should at least see a red square. Where's our red square? Typos everywhere. Class. Oh, there's no period there. This is how today is gonna go. This is exactly how this morning is gonna go. Yeah, you all got it. Okay, but this is our starting point. And we could even wrap it in like a container and center it on CSS 101. Yes. We could even wrap it in a container div and then like center it on the page. So I am going to try my best to make my face responsive and adaptive. So no matter the screen size that you're on, it'll always look the same. You're welcome to just use direct pixel units. That'll actually make it a lot easier. That answers my question. Oh, okay, it's too early. Can I make the eyes follow the mouse around using just CSS? I don't think so. Here's the interesting thing. You actually can also use Sass. I'll say this. So if you, I think you can change this. Yeah, you can use any CSS preprocessor. That's okay too. That's okay with me. But I'll leave it as CSS for the base fork. But if you want to change it to Sass, that's okay. So if we give this a class of container, and then let's say the container takes up the full width and height. Width. Enduro, thank you for that follow. Oh man, okay, so 100 view width for that, and the height is 100 view height. And we'll make it a flex block. So we'll say display flex, justify, content center, and align items. Thank you, Acid Spark. Okay, so we are horizontally centered. You can do that with justify content center. And now we will be now we'll be align item center, which will give us vertical centering. Beautiful. We have ourselves. Gotta get those hands warmed up. Thank you. Tell my fingers to wait. I'm having problems this morning. I really am. Oh, okay. Make a polyhedron in CSS. It's probably this is the Japanese flag. What's a better color? Let's go with blue. I mean, there's nothing wrong with the Japanese flag. I don't want it needs to be very very simple. Is it safe to stream while coding a backend like Node? I mean, I do it all the time. You just definitely want to be careful you don't expose any environment variables or anything like that. I need to update those chat commands. I'm actually standing up right now. I'm not sitting. Okay, I think this is a pretty good base. And here's what we're going to do. So I've saved it. We're going to call it self-portrait base. Save it. And then modern art. I mean, I guess so. Leaked. And then I can share this with you all. Blue dot. And you can make a fork of it. So can I get an idea of who will potentially participate this morning? Can you give me type yes in the chat if you are going to participate in this challenge? Okay, Yazid, awesome. It does have instant reload, but sometimes you have to save it to get it show up. Yellow 1, yes. Sock giraffe, yes. All right, that's a good enough. It's a good enough amount. So here's the plan. Click that CodePen link. You'll have to log in, but you can click fork. And if you click fork, you're going to get your own copy of this CodePen. It's going to have its own unique URL. But on that CodePen, you will too lazy. That's okay. And on that CodePen, you'll be able to edit all of the code. Like I showed, you can actually change this to one of the CSS preprocessors if you want. I'm going to go ahead and say these are the rules. Let's add some rules up here. Rules. Only HTML and CSS. node.js. Rule number 2, no SVG elements. Only HTML elements. Rule number 3, no canvas. That's, I mean, that you technically need JavaScript for that. And rule number 4, you can use a CSS preprocessor. Okay, so I saved that. Anybody that forks it from now on is gonna see those rules. Custom fonts, that's totally fine. Yeah. And actually, I've got a trick in my. Yeah, no worries, Lakshman. And the thing is, we've just been doing a whole lot of clashes, and the clashes get hard. No images. Yes. No images. Thank you. No canvas. No images. No base 64 images. Spell check canvas. Thank you. Easy. Yeah, no base 64 images / data URI. Just HTML and CSS. I'll just keep repeating that. I'm going to show you in a second how you can make a copy of this. SVG is fine. The thing is, SVG allows you to do like paths, and you could get super weird with it. Yeah, I want you to start here. Yeah. So here's the plan. Anybody that's just joining us, you can click on this link. No iframes. No iframes. Yeah, you absolutely can. So, and hello, Infomath Music. But here's the link. I'm about to update the challenge command so new people joining us can help out. Can I put my... Yeah, you can change anything you want about this. Just adhere to the rules. No video / audio tags. No iframes. No iframes, object, or embeds. Yes, an audio self-portrait. Okay, so again, here's the link. When you go to it, you can click fork. And I believe if I go to it in a what is this? Oh, that's the patron overlay. What am I doing? I'm gonna go there. Yeah, so when you load this up, you can log in, and then after you've logged in, I could have used Sass. Yeah, yes, so you are allowed to use any CSS preprocessor. Oh, my numbering is off. Let me fix my numbering. 6, 7, and 8. What else did Doc say? What about Adobe Flash? No, so no objects, embeds, or iframes. ASCII art? I mean, yeah, you'll see. Okay, you do what you want, honestly. And Brodus, thank you for that stretch. Just use a blank page and type interpret this self-portrait yourself. Okay, so you go to this link. You'll have to either log in or sign up, and then there will be a button to fork. When you click fork, you're going to get your own unique URL, but it's going to start with this code, and then you can go from there. At the end, I'm going to look at all of the forks, and we're going to take a look at all the self-portraits that everyone else drew. And if you give me just a second, I'm going to update the chat command. And if anybody comes in and it's like, hey, what is this? How do I participate? You can link them, or you can run the challenge command. Fork is in the bottom right corner. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Ron. You can do the command and say, hey, this is how you participate, because anyone is welcome to participate. Basically, I'm going to spend probably an hour working on mine, and then after that, we'll start taking a look at everyone's forks. Thank you, Mustafa, for that hydrate. Let's all spam hydrates. You stop it. Welcome, hello, chicken. It's okay to lurk. That's totally fine. Because we are kind of just hanging out. I know it's Monday morning. Um, oh, nice. That's good to hear. Just hanging out. What's up, Florin? You could participate in this too. You'd probably be a whole lot better at this than I am. I'm updating the command. Okay, we are attempting to do a self-portrait with only HTML and CSS, no JavaScript. To participate. Oh boy, I'm having a really hard time typing this morning. Fork this code pin. Rules are in the code pin. We will look at forks near the end of the stream. Okay, that's it. If you do exclamation mark project, you'll get all the instructions you need. What's the other one? And let me know if I have any typos. I'm having a tough time this morning. A really tough time. Greg, with the gifted tier 1 sub. Thank you so much, Greg. And congrats. I subbed for best portrait. And who got the gift? Scrimpy Data. Congrats. Congrats. Thank you so much, Greg. Oh, what's up, sir? Sir Peanut. I implemented. No, I didn't. Those commands are just through Streamlabs. So yeah. Can I fork my... Okay, here we go. I'm going to fork my own base so I don't change it. Here we go. Okay. So now I'm working off of a fork, and anybody else that comes along will see the original one. Just let me know. So actually, I'm going to change this. I'm going to change mine to green and save it. And if you do exclamation mark challenge and click on that link, is it still blue? Let me know. It should be. Because what I did is I clicked fork down here, and this created a new URL. What's up, what's up, what's up? And thank you, Samuel Lives, for that follow. How essential is learning Leak code for web dev jobs? It depends. Because some web dev jobs are very, like, computer science-y focused, and the interview process is, and that's really what Leak code is best for, is any place where you're going to be interviewing where it's computer science-y. When am I going to work on the inventory app? Eventually? It's blue. Okay. So, if anybody else comes along, this is, and hello, Andrew, welcome. This is your job. So Andrew's new here. How do we tell Andrew what we're doing? Can anyone help me out? Hello, Epic, what's up? There we go. Exclamation mark project, exclamation mark challenge, exclamation mark working on. You're all gonna get a link and you can participate. The chat translator will will translate your text, your message, if it's not in English. I am new. I was never here. Yeah, there's no timeout. That's fine. Okay, here we go. So, all right. That's great. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna look up let's see, hex skin color palettes. Yeah, I looked this up before, but here we go. Here's some nice potential skin colors that we could use. What color is my skin? And Florin with the 300 bits. Thank you very much, Florin. Yeah, it'll translate view to view. It definitely will. Hello, Kivasha. Welcome. I think my skin is a little bit darker than not. So we're going to go with this skin color. So I'm going to change the background to that. And it should auto-update. There we go. We're on our way. We are on our way. First time doing bits. Well, welcome, Florin. Welcome to the bits and the Twitch and all that stuff. And hello, Yelej. Oh, H-I-I? That might be a word in some other language. I'm not sure what it is. I'm not wearing shoes. Okay, so look at this. Look how close we are. All we did was change the color, and we have a face. That's awesome. My face is kind of round, but it's a little long, so I'm going to change the height. I don't know, to be 250? What do we get? That's a little too much. I definitely have a more rounderer face. Let's go like 225 height. Yeah, that's not bad. Look how close we are, everyone. Egg. That's an egg. No, it's my face. That is my face. Okay, so that's great. Now I guess we'll do Done. Yeah, we're done. I mean, you could do this. You could be done. My head is longer. You think? You think? All right, we'll go 235. My face is an egg. No. Okay, that's a little better. Let's get my hair. We're gonna get my hair going, and my hair will start off as a square. So we'll say hair, and I'm actually gonna make the face be position relative. Perfect egg shape. Position relative, and the hair will be position absolute. Like that. And the background here is going to be black. I have black hair. And let's say the width. So the width of my face is 200 pixels. My hair takes up less than that. So let's make the width of my hair 75 pixels. Hello, Infomath. What is position? I'll show you in a second. So if you set something to position absolute, the position will be in relation to the either the window or the topmost parent with position relative. So this is the color of your face from my extension. you use like a color picker? All right, we'll try it. We'll try it. All right, see you later, Florin. Thanks for supporting me. Thanks for the bits. We have broken it. Ah, that's not bad, actually. I really like that. Thank you, Majestic Eye. So that's awesome. Okay, so width, 75 pixel. Let's do height of like 20 pixels. And then we're inside of the face. I'm going to position a div and give that div a class of hair. And there we go. So there's the hair. And the reason, well, actually, I have it as position absolute right now because I'm going to use CSS to like put it in the right place. Make it a grid container. There are a ton of ways to do it, and I look forward to seeing how other people are going to do it. I am just going to use CSS transforms to get things into the right place. And thank you, Luis, for that follow, and Josh for that follow. Hair color? All right, so instead of black, it's this darker color. Absolute is absolute in reference to the relative parent. So let me show you. Give me a second. So there's that. We could do like top and left, but what I actually like is a CSS transform. So I'm going to say transform. We want to translate the X. And if I do 50%, what happens? It moves it over to the right. And the thing about the translate here is it's relative to its own size. I probably should be using like v-widths or v-mins or something like that. Yeah, what do you mean, Andrew? What icon? What do you mean? I don't know what you mean. On what basis should we select CSS, Canvas, or SVG? I don't know what you mean by that, Lakshman, but for this challenge, you should not be using Canvas or SVG. It's CSS and HTML only. Can't I change origin? Yeah, I could do transform. Okay. So Aaron has actually a great way of doing this. So if we say left 50%, that's actually going to be 50% of the parent width. You'll notice. So it's there. But it doesn't take into account its own width. So that's why we add the translate X on top of that. So if I do transform and then translate X negative 50%, that's negative 50% of its own width. And then it'll be like perfectly center it. Ah, look at that. Would you look at that? Oh, this is to highlight a comment. Yeah. There you go. Like that. Yeah, that's all that does. Awesome. So I've got some hair on my head. I'm going to give it a little bit of border radius. Border radius. What about 20 pixels? That's not bad. I'm okay with that. That's it. That's my hair. Okay, so now I need the little top knot on top, and that's just gonna be a circle. Height 38 pixels. Oh, that's not bad. Honestly, that's not bad. I do want to push it up a little bit more so we can actually do translate Y. Translate Y, like negative 10%. Yeah, that pushes it up. What about 30%? Yeah, so that's decent. I have an easy face to draw. I have some very like distinct features. Okay, so but yes, now I'm gonna put a little like circle on top. So let's call this top knot. Top knot. It is going to be mostly a circle, so we'll do like 30 pixels by 30 pixels. We'll probably make it a little more elongated. And then this is going to need to be pushed up a little bit more, probably like by 50%. And then 50% border radius, so it actually turns into a circle. But now I need the top knot. So in my HTML, I'm going to say there's the hair, and then I have another div with class of top knot. Okay, so it's poking out just a little bit, but we want it to come out even more. So we're going to do more negative translate Y. That's a little bit better. What about like 100? Hey, thanks for the host, Infomath. Thanks for the host, Imphy. That's not bad. And hey, David, how's it going? And hello, Roll. Lots of people said hello. I'll try to say hello to anybody that came just dropped by. I was just trying to figure everything out. It's early for me. I wasn't as prepared as I wanted to be in terms of like having the code pin ready to go and stuff like that. But yeah, hello, Rolex, and Infomath Music, and Kibasho. Hi. Hi. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for that host, David. Looks like a clover. I mean, it's kind of what my hair looks like, right? Thumbs up or thumbs down? Or +1 or -1? It should be 2 circles, like a circle like that, and then like an even smaller circle. It looks good? Or it looks bad? Yeah, so +1 means you think it looks fine. We should move on to some other facial feature. +2. +42. And thank you, EDB24, for that follow. One on top of the other. I did. There's a time and a place for that. Okay, we're gonna leave it. What's next? I'm looking at my face. Looks like a sumo head. I mean, it's kind of what my hair looks like. Maybe we add the ears? Let's add the ears. So I would have like a div class equals left ear. And then the color is going to be similar to the face. And I mean, we could basically just do like a mini face. Draw my hair without the knot. It gets... Yeah, this is definitely a circle on top of a square. Should top knot be part of the hair? It could be. Like technically, we could put top knot as a nested element to hair. We would have to adjust our translate X and translate Y, though. Because right now, it's all relative to its parent, which is the face. So, yeah. Hello, Tanvir. Glad you could make it. Slightly darker skin tone for the shaved hair on the sides. I like that. Okay, we'll do that next, but let me get my ears going. So we can say left ear is actually very similar to the face, but we'll call it left ear. And it's basically like a small face. So right now it's being drawn on top, so you see that it actually that's not so bad, because now it actually makes it so that the I actually kind of like this, because then we could do like a half circle for the top of my head for like the shaved sides. Yeah, I'm actually okay with that. Let's call this face cover. Well, I guess technically, yeah. Let's we'll just do a div with class face inside of the div class face. Well, the all of this is inside of the face container. That's why we need to do that. Hello, it's Flu. We could, yeah. So I mean, we are technically drawing it first, but let's do, yeah. So we do all the things we want to do, and then we do a div class equals face, and then we would need to do face cover just has position absolute. so that it appears no matter where we put it inside of the face, it'll always be top left, like right on top. Face cover. Okay, and then I think it looks pretty good. And then actually, let's do the shaved sides of my head. We can do like a half circle that's just like poking up behind that, which shows like the shaved sides of my head. Yeah. The egg has hair now. Yes. Where do we send for? I should be able to see all of the forks. There's a way to do it. I'll figure it out when I'm done. But there is a way to see everyone that forked this particular code pin. So yeah, copy that. All right. So for the hair, thank you, Marvin, for that follow. Box shadow for the shaved hair? I guess that could work. Can we do a top, like a box shadow, like right here? Bastion with the raid. Welcome, everyone. Welcome, raiders. You have arrived at the coding garden. We usually write a lot of JavaScript, but today we are writing a whole lot of HTML and CSS. So thank you for that raid. And thanks for the follow, Bastion in the AM and Twisted Dragon. Much appreciated. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So I'm currently doing a self-portrait and with only HTML and CSS. So this is what we've got so far. This is me. This is my hair. This is my face. We're about to add like the shaved sides of my head. I could do a box shadow. I'm just gonna do another circle. I'm gonna do another circle that's like peeking out right behind the face cover. So we'll have a div. And if you do exclamation mark challenge, you can get a link to the pin if you want to participate with us. Yeah, exclamation mark challenge, all that good stuff. No, team still works. It adds an icon next to your name. And thank you, another Twitch login, for that follow. We're gonna call this shaved head. And the thing is, if we put the shaved head below the top knot, it'll only appear on both of the opposite sides. So I think if we put the shaved head there, yeah, and your team resets every stream, so you'd have to reset it. Okay, so this is what I'm thinking. We do a shaved head that actually also takes all of the same properties as hair, so it'll be the exact same like circle, but then we just change the background color. Change it to like gray. And then we also do position absolute. And we change the translate Y to move it up a little bit. So let's see. This is my shaved head. I don't know why that happened. Oh, we don't want hair. We want face. I'm sorry. That's why we want it to be face. So that way it will. Yeah. Look at that. Beautiful. And we don't want to go 100%. We only want to go like 10%. So it's just like peeking out just a little bit. Yeah. And that's even too much. We can go like 5%. Yeah. Not so bad. And we want it to appear behind the top knot. So we'll put it first. So the hair's on top of it. Wow, that actually looks okay. Oh my goodness, we need a better we need a better gray color, but that is not bad, right? Yeah, lower the opacity, definitely. It's cool. It looks like me. I like it. Let's do like opacity 0.7. I mean, then my head's gonna be see-through. I should be a character in South Park. And that's pretty good. I like that. That looks totally fine. Totally fine. We need some ears now. Let me do the ears. I am not a code interpreter. I can't do that in for math. Okay, so what let me know, Majestic Eye. What should I put this box shadow on? It's not easier for me because I don't know how to do vector graphics anyway. A lighter gray? It's me making me. Oh, on dot face. Okay. So on dot face, like the main face. All right, so let's get rid of, right now we're going to just comment out the shaved head that I just created. And on the face itself, we're going to add a box shadow that Majestic Eye provided, and we'll see what we get. It's untested. All right. I think it's kind of working, honestly. I think we need more pixels. We need more pixels, but there's like a slight shadow on the top. Yeah, like instead of 75, like what if we just go with 1? You can see it happen. Yeah, see, it's like right this. It's actually pretty cool too, because that gives it like a shaded shadow. I mean, I kind of just like this in general. Like if I keep this, excuse me, if I keep that box shadow and I include the shaved head sides, then it'll give it more depth. Haha, would you look at that? Yeah, and then if I keep that shaved head, oh, that's not so good anymore. All right, I appreciate your box shadow, but I like my shaved head. I like the more like flat look. I mean, actually, like if we gave this box shadow to the hair, or sorry, to the shaved head, I think that'd be good. That'll give it some depth. Yeah. It's better with the shape shadow. I think that's good enough. Is that working? It looks better with the shadow? It looks weird to me. It looks like they were separated. Okay, we'll go back to what we had. Streaming is not my day job. No, I have to go in about an hour to my real day job. And thank you, Ninja, for that follow. Make your shaved head background black and more opacity. Oh, yeah, that's not bad. That's okay. This is better. We need like more opacity. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with that. Okay, that works. We gotta keep moving. We gotta. I've been live for almost an hour already. All right, so we want well, we already have a div for the left ear. Okay, so we have the left ear. I don't have a class for it yet, but the left ear is gonna look very similar to the face, like the same color. And actually with this box shadow, does it get weird based on resizing? So here's the cool thing. With the sizes, with the things that we've done so far, no matter how we resize the page, it's always in the middle. So that's pretty awesome. So it's not like completely and totally like fixed, which is cool. Translate 3%. Make the top head more squarish. I could actually increase the border radius on the shaved head. Well, actually, I could increase the height, which would make it a little less. Yeah, and hello, Pixa. Welcome, welcome. Okay, so, we need an ear. Left ear. Left ear should look the same as face, but we're just going to override the width and the height and the translate. Because, yeah, like that. But, so there's the face. We don't want any, I don't think we want any box shadow on the left ear. So right now, this thing below is the left ear. Box shadow none. That didn't work. Box shadow 0 pixels. What? I don't know how box shadow works. How can I turn box shadow off? I'm not going to add a rubber duck on my hair. No. I mean, my hair kind of looks like a rubber duck. Default value, none. It should have worked with none, right? Important. What have I done? Why is it still there? Make an emote. We can make an emote out of this. And Verderbar. Thank you for that follow. And Jay Hinnett, thank you for that follow. We might be able to convert this to SVG. It should be none. I think it's being overwritten, or it's being. So if I do like face.left ear, that's more specific. So maybe that'll override it. Face. Okay, we're gonna open up the DevTools. Like, why in the heck is why does it still have a box shadow on it? My filter is broken. Sacred Gaming with the Twitch Prime sub. Thank you so much. Very much appreciated. Screen burn in. I don't think so. Okay, this is tricky. How can I show all the things? That's a little better. Look at my HTML code. Okay, so I've got a div class face with left ear. And this is a div class face with left ear. I guess it might not be, make my dev tools. I mean, I could zoom out. If you do you want my specific pin, the one that I'm working on? Okay, let it be known. This is the one I'm working on, but there's another one that you should fork. There's another one that you should fork. The layout of the editor. Oh yeah, we could do like code on top. That's true. So there's div class face cover. Oh. So face cover is the thing that's being pushed down. Face cover does have position absolute. And left ear needs position absolute as well. Otherwise, it would have been pushed down as well. Cool. So now that I got rid of the box shadow, that's great. But I think actually all I wanted was the left ear class here. Yeah. So right now it's being drawn like right. If I remove the face cover, we can see there should be no box shadow. Yeah, because this left ear thingy looks exactly like the face, but now we need to change the width and the height. So if I do, I don't know, width 50 pixels, height 70 pixels, and then, yeah, so there's an ear. It's in a really weird spot. We want that ear to be like right here. Yeah, so like this was pushing it down. And thank you, Thomas, for not giving the answer. It's always fun to figure things out. So I'm going to use a transform. Translate Y. 100%. And then we need to translate X to push it out so it's visible. Negative 50%. That's an ear. It's in a really weird spot. And I think maybe we can choose like another color for the ear. Maybe that color works. Thank you, Mr. Wolf, for that. Hydrate. Perfect ear position on top of my head. I think I'm okay with that. Let's make it not go out just so much. Let's go like 30%. Yeah, that's a little bit better. We could go with a lighter skin tone. Is the ear an eclipse? It's very possible. And thank you, Serge Houston. Oh, rotate a little. That'd be pretty cool. Like, out? Yeah, let's rotate it out. So, we'll say, rotate 30 degrees. That's the wrong way. Negative 30 degrees. Wow, that looks decent. Doesn't that look decent? So we basically want the same thing for the right ear. Nice. And thank you, Big Bad, for that follow. So we're gonna do face, and then right ear, and then right ear. I mean, actually, we could just call this ear. And then the transform would be on the left ear class, so that way we can reuse it. Right ear is mirror the left ear. Yeah. Good morning, Sasan. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Okay, let's just call this ear. And then we'll have a class called left ear that has the transform. So left ear is this. And then, so this will be... Whoa, weird things are happening, but we'll get there. So it's face, ear, left ear. And this will be face, ear, right ear. Okay. And now right ear, we just need to position as well. So right ear needs to go like way, way, way far to the right. And I think actually we do rotate it 30 degrees so it goes in the opposite direction. But now translate X is going to be like many hundreds of percents to get it all the way out. There. Yeah, that's too much. 300? That's not enough. 350. 335. 330. So if you forked the original CodePen, I will be able to take a look at it. I can take a look at the original and look at all the forks that happened. For right ear, right equals 0 pixels. I guess that could work, huh? Instead of doing a transform, because then we could just do translate X 30% instead of 330. So if I do right 0, because that's, or it should be. Yeah, thank you. That makes the math makes it a lot easier, because that makes it so that it's relative to the right half or the right side of the face right here, and then it's also just 30% instead of negative 30%. Nice. Hello, Infobot. What was I about to do? Oh yeah, this. I want to look at the original because I think I can see the list of all the forks. How do I see the forks? Anybody know CodePen? Open live view. Share. There's a way to see the forks. Hello, Elite Rose. Welcome. And thank you, Fatisma, for that follow. Ah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. There's definitely there's a way to view the forks. I'm not sure how, but there is a way. Oh well, we're gonna keep coding. So I've got my ears. Well, thank you, Lakshman. It's looking good. What do we need now? We can do my beard. We can do my beard. And that's gonna be outside of the face cover. Change the view to info. Details view. Debug mode? I don't know. We'll figure it out. But at the end, we're going to look at all the forks. Okay, so I need my div with a class of goatee. And that's just going to be a triangle. Triangle at the bottom of my face. And I have no idea how to do a triangle in CSS, so we're gonna look it up. Everything I say gets cut off with the filter. You're probably saying things that my filter doesn't like, Infomath Music. Okay, CSS triangle. Trapeze. How to create arrows and triangle. No, the shapes of CSS. Use clip path? That's new to me. I've never used a clip path before. How's a clip path work? Specify a specific region of an element to display rather than showing the complete area. Haha. You can do a polygon? Yeah, the turtle says it's so cool. We can okay, like this basically makes it so that you can do like shape-like things, very similar to CSS what do you call it? Very similar to SVG. Oh, so this is for creating clip paths? Okay, so Tyler shared that. Thank you, both Win32 and Tyler. Didn't know what this was. Clippy. Oh, I want the opposite. I want that, and that, and that. We're gonna make a beard that is just like a little triangle like that. Now, could we do better? Is it more than just a triangle? I guess if we had more points, yeah, we could make a trapezoid. So, like, it starts here, and then instead of going to a point, it goes to, like, a square-ish. I think that might be good. I mean, let's make these all the way out, like that. Yeah, and our background is just going to be, like, a div with like, a black color. Trapezoid? I think that's good. All right, so this is our clip path. And then, we'll do this. We'll have to give it a width and a height. And then, position absolute. And, nice. There it is. It's huge, though. So we'll go even smaller. And we'll go like 100 pixels. Cut it in half. Alright, now we just gotta move it down with a translate. So we could do bottom 0. So now it's there. And then do transform. We'll do translate x 50. Wait, what did I do earlier with the face? Here's with the hair. Oh, I guess if I do bottom 0, left 50%, and then translate negative 50%, that's gonna put it in the exact center. Give it a second. What did I do wrong? Oh, I need a semicolon. Semicolon. That's a crooked trapezoid. We need to adjust that. Yeah, that goes all the way down like that. All right, we got ourselves a new trapezoid. Cool. And then we're gonna move it down a little bit with translate Y. %100. That's too much. 20%. Hey, that's my that's my beard. I think I should put it. I guess I could make it so that it lines up with my cheeks, so we could go down a little bit more. Yeah, and then instead of black, it could have like a little bit of opacity. So we could do RGB 0, 0, 0, 0.7. Huh. I mean, I kind of like If we go, like, it's slightly visible, so you can still kind of see my RGBA. Oh, well, it technically is still working. That's super weird. Yeah, I didn't do RGBA, but we're still able to get an alpha channel. And hello, the She-Boss, welcome. Yeah, we're doing a self-portrait with CSS and HTML. All right, we're gonna go down a little bit more, 40%. Yeah, that's pretty good. I don't think I want it to be that wide. Maybe like 90, and then we'll increase the height a little bit to like, yeah, that's actually perfect. Yeah, same thing. RGBA technically worked the same way as RGB. I could have multiple points. Maybe I could do that for my mustache. I was thinking I was just going to use a curly brace for my mustache. But if we choose Polygon? Custom Polygon. Oh, we could literally draw my entire okay. Here we go. So here's the tip of my mustache. And then there's my beard. You can adjust the points later. Okay, this is cheating. This is absolutely cheating. Right? At this point, it's not really even CSS anymore. It's almost like SVG. Oh, how do I undo? Command Z? No, that didn't work. Okay. I'm done. How can I now move the points around? No. Oh, man. Moustache. Add some RGB to my shaved head. And thank you, Westlife, for that hydrate. Nope, legit. Read the rules. I guess that's true. I made the rules. Oh, I click finish. All right, let's try again. So we're going to do custom polygon. And thank you, Willie Lump Lump, for that follow. We're going to make a mustache with an included beard. Finish. All right, let's see what this gives us. We could get something like really weird, but I'm gonna try. Because now it actually needs to be a whole, because it's more than just a trapezoid. We got to move it up some. It's so silly. I mean, we can make it a whole lot bigger. So now the width is like a whole lot, like 200 pixels, and the height is probably like 400 pixels. That is ridiculous. Okay. I mean, it could work. We have to adjust these. Nailed it. You know what? No, we're not. It was a fun thought, but we're not gonna do this. We're gonna go back to what I had. We're gonna keep it simple. It's like a really weird thing on my face. Okay. Wait, what happened to my translate? There we go, 45. I'll get there. All right, I'm gonna leave that. At this point, I need fallopian tubes. I need to take a break. Is what I need to do. Quick stretch. I could edit in the DevTools. I guess that's true. I kind of like using just the CodePen editor though. And I should name this actually. CJ self-portrait. Okay. What's next? I've got my ears. Got my goatee. A mirror shadow. Yeah, I mean, you could basically draw the whole face with that clip path thing. Let's do the eyes. We'll do the eyes. And thank you, Prekiso, for that follow. So, left ear, right ear, face, cover, and then goatee. So notice that goatee appeared on top of this part that's like the shaded part. And because of that, I want my eyeballs to be on top of that as well. So we'll have a div, and then it will have a class of eye, and then left eye. The top part is great. That look like that's pro. The rest of this is gonna look very rudimentary. And Code Show, what's up? Everyone should check out Code Show. They're also a member of our Life Coders team. I will hydrate. The gray color? Wait, what? What about it? I don't know. Okay, we need an eye. I probably should have created like a circle base class, but that's okay. Say background is white. Width is 50 pixels. And height is 50 pixels. And border radius is 50%. And position is absolute. There we go. So there's a chunk out of the side of my head, but it is an eyeball. We just need to put it where it goes. So I'm gonna do left 50%. I should put it near the center, but like off. Yeah, that's great. That's awesome. But I wanna get it working. I guess you use just box shadow for that. It looks awesome. Yeah, someone bit the side of my head off, but that's okay. So we'll do transform, translate x, negative 50%. That should put it in the exact center. Cool. And these compound, so if I translate it another 50%, then it should be more to the left, I believe. Yeah. But if that's the case, I could just increase this, like, double. But then probably a little more. But that's okay. Yeah, that's totally okay. And then we're going to move it down with the translate y. I mean, I guess technically I could do top 50%. And now it'll be in relation to the center of my face. Yeah. But now my eyeball's way down there. We want translate y to bring it up a little bit. Okay. That's not bad. Maybe we go up a little more. Like, yeah, move it up. Like 60%. All right, so I mean, I think that's decent. I don't know if my forehead is that big. We now have space for like eyebrows, which is good. Kocho says, "Love your drawing. I tried to draw myself on SVG once, but I have no talent." Yeah, I don't have any talent either. We're getting a ton of help from the chat. And if you do want to participate, if you do exclamation mark, what was it, project challenge? Either of those will work. There's a link to a code pin that you can fork. I'll need to change the sizing. You're helping me too much. And the thing is, I mean, I guess I could figure out. I kind of want it to be a circle. It's like South Park style instead of like an egg. I appreciate you, Majestica. I really do. But I'm gonna go with this. And actually, our left eye would just be the transform. So, left eye is going to be this. There you go. Make a square round the top left and bottom right corners and then rotate it 45 degrees. What, for an eyeball? Is that what you mean? Majestic knows a thing or two about eyes. It's very, very true. Hello, Andy from Lithuania. I kind of look like a South Park character. I really like it. And honestly, if I get rid of the box shadow, it makes it even more like a South Park character. Right? Because there's no like depth to it. It's kind of just like, I don't know. I kind of like how rudimentary this is. And we can make that even lesser, like 0.4. I mean, I kind of look like a pirate, huh, Florin? Okay, Majestic Eye says it looks better without the box shadow. Okay, so I think this is the theme. You could absolutely like add shadows and make it look super realistic, but I kind of like the idea of looking like a South Park character. Like just very flat, lots of very rudimentary shapes. I want to go up a little bit more on that eyeball. Just tilt the eyes. So I guess instead of border radius 50%, I could do like 30%. Ah, okay, so they actually do... They are slight ovals. That makes sense, Majestic Eye. I'll definitely take a look. Okay, so they are ovals. I mean, technically, if I increase the height by, like, I don't know, 10 pixels, then you got that. I like that. I like that. Oh, look, it's Shiftman. Shiftman. And then, yeah, you're absolutely right. Who was that said to rotate it? Yeah, Tyler mentioned to rotate it. We could just do rotate 30 degrees, negative 30 degrees. That way. Oh, that's too much. 10 degrees. Yeah. Awesome. And then we need the right eye, which is going to be very similar with just a slightly different transform. Right eye. And then we copy our left eye, but this just becomes right eye. And then the X is the opposite and the opposite rotation. Well, 30%. Would you look at that? It's me. It's me. Sheafman. Alien. Thank you, Wolfpat, for that stretch. It's me, I'm Mario. It's me, it's EJ. Okay. I need pupils. What are the South Park pupils? It's just like, okay, I'm just going to do little black dots in the middle of my eyes. So both inside 10% smaller eyes. That's kind of creepy. 40 and 50. No, that's too small. I like it. I like it big. I like the big eyes. I'm not going to do any katas today, but on Wednesdays is usually when I do code katas. Just use a border. For the eyes, I want pupils. Look, I want like a little div. And the class is pupil. And we can do that same pupil for both eyes. Wrong angle, the eyes. Oh, are they? I thought they were pointing out, like on South Park. Oh, you're right, they point in. So I look more like an alien. So we can do the opposite. So the left eye is rotated 10 degrees, and this is rotated negative 10 degrees. Yeah, that's a little better. Yeah, thank you, Bob. My stream schedule should say Wednesday. I mean, it's Wednesday my time. That may actually be Thursday morning your time. Can we just put that emoji and be done? Yes. 50%. Top. 50%. Background. Black. 10 pixels. 10 pixels. And, position is absolute. Would you look at that? And now we need a border radius. 50%. It's alive! Oh. Make it wink. That's too complex. I have to finish this like in probably 20 minutes so that way we have a chance to look at everyone else's. Hello, Rakshi. We are making this with only CSS. I think that's fine. Let's give me some eyebrows. Right? I think it's pretty good. Do South Park characters have eyebrows? They do not. But they are wearing, like, hats and stuff like that. I need a smile. I need a smile. I could actually... Here's my thought. It's like right above the goatee. Let's say div. I actually need I need my moustache too. Mustache. I can literally use a curly brace and then rotate the curly brace so that it makes my mustache. That's what I want to do. So, moustache. Has a position. Is quitted a word? I don't think so. Position absolute. The eyes need to touch each other? I guess that's true. I don't want it to be full South Park, but inspired by South Park. I'll say that. Okay, position absolute. Top 50%. Left 50%. So we're going to be positioning it from the center of my face. Okay, well, I mean, that kind of looks like a nose. It looks like a Rick and Morty nose. And then we'll do font size, like really big. 10 rem. And then color, very similar to the goatee. So it's a little opaque. Font size, yes. And then now we can translate it. So we'll do transform. Hello, Slim. Welcome. Rotate 90 degrees. Does that put it on its side? Yes. And then we're also going to translate X and translate Y. Negative 50%. That should put it in the right spot. Yep, and then we just need to move it up. By like negative 40%. Oh, geez, Rick. 10%. $20. It looks so silly. It looks so silly. Yeah, you're absolutely right. I could make this a combined translate. Negative 50, negative 20. Oh, not translate X, just translate. The other way? My mustache goes up, though. The true power of CSS. Now it's sad. I think that's fine. It looks like it's a little bit off to the left. I don't know. And thank you, Weather Developer, for that follow. It does connect here. You're right. I'm gonna leave that off. We now need a mouth. Kind of a look. Thank you, Mashiko, for that hydrate. Yeah, exactly. So, thank you, Marlon. I could put just the skin colored div right there, so it just looks like a mustache. I guess I could use a parenthesis for the mouth too, huh? Just like a little smiley, like that. Okay, so it is off, yeah, because the pupils are technically not in the direct center. They're like looking down and to the right. No SVG. No SVG. But I think we're gonna do a very similar thing with the mouth. And actually, what happens if I change this font? Font family, sans serif, instead of serif. Oh, oh, that's a non-pointy. So if we do, I think by default it's Times New Roman, and that's a pointy mustache. Alright, see you later, Aaron. Thanks for hanging out with us. Yeah, we definitely need eyebrows, too. Okay. Let's get the mouth going. It's going to be very similar. We're just going to move it down a little bit. That's creepy. We want like a much smaller font size. Well, not much smaller, but somewhat smaller. And then the X needs to go down. Yep. It's pretty good. Futura has a nice curly bracket. We're gonna get rid of this point. Just you wait. Give us a second. We're gonna get rid of that point in a second. But that should be enough. And actually, yeah, when we move it up, we probably want it right there. Yazid says pupils should be left 35, top 40. Now he's like looking up, sort of. I don't know. It's fine. And then we're going to add like a little skin colored item to cover up this point there. Oh yeah, we were going to try font family Futura. Oh. It's bigger though. It's not pointy though. I kind of like the Times New Roman pointiness. Thank you, JFLA Web, for that hydrate as well. It's perfect. All right, we're going to create a little moustache cover. Flip the stash down. My mustache goes up, though. I guess I could do a flipped down mustache to give the point here, and then the point... See you later, JFLA Web. Thanks for hanging out. Slash and backslash for the eyebrows? That could work. It's not against the rules. Does image count as HTML? If you look at the rules, no images. HTML, CSS only. No base64 images or data URIs. Just HTML and CSS. That's the rules. Moustache cover. Mustache. Oh yeah, like handlebars? I give up. I cannot compete with that. There are rules, yes. I'm drinking yerba, so anybody that's a sub, there's a yerba emote. Can we see some yerba emotes in the chat? Actually, can we get some yerba drops? Let's drop some yerbas. Drop. Coding. There we go. Alright. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna position a little div here to cover up the point on the mustache, and that way it's just me smiling. Look at all the yerbas. There we go. Yeah, if you're not a sub, you can do the Twitch drink for sure. All right, moustache cover. And this has the same color as the face. Where is it? Here. Same color. Width, 100 pixels. Height, I don't know, 40 pixels. Right now I'm going to make it red so we can actually see it. We'll do position absolute. Yep. And then that's way too high. We only need it probably like 20 pixels. Why is everything twice? What do you mean? My chat overlay crashed? I don't know if it crashed. It took a second to update. Alright, and then width probably only needs to be like 80 pixels. But basically I'm going to take this and I'm going to position it right there so that it covers up the point on the mustache. So do left 50%. Top 50%. And then transform. translate negative 50% in the X. And then negative 40% in the Y. Position relative would be better. I'm positioning everything in relation to the face. Like, everything is a nested child of the face. I don't think it's repeating. No. It's not repeating. Okay, I think I want to move the mustache up just a little bit. So let's do mustache, translate X, only goes to negative 10%. Nope, wrong way. Yeah. Kind of like that. You do like 25. Like that. And then this mustache cover goes down even more. 200? No, it's not for the nose. I'm trying to cover up the 300? I'm trying to cover up the point there on the mustache. Yeah, something like that. And then we'll just make it the color of the face. It's me! Oh, my overlay's broken? Cool. That's not too bad. That is not so bad. I think I want the mouth to come up a little bit. Move it up 3 pixels. The moustache. Oh no, the moustache cover. Like 290%. Yeah, it's not bad. And then the mustache, to decrease the size, we actually have to lower the font size. This is right in the middle of the uncanny valley. The thing is, if we change the font size, then we have to adjust where the mustache actually shows up. Picture perfect CJ. Just need some eyebrows, yeah. And what's up, Eternal Dev Coder? Welcome, welcome. We need eyebrows for sure. All right, I'm gonna leave the mustache as is. I've been coding this for like an hour and a half. It keeps saying plays things hosted with 0 viewers. He might be hosting over and over again. I don't know. All right, we need eyebrows. We could just do backslash and forward slashes rotated because this is literally a curly brace. All right. Where do we put it? It's basically at the same level as all these other things. So we could do a class of eyebrow. And that's just going to be a slash with 60 pixels. What's 60 pixels? I mean, I could technically also do like a trapezoidal div or just a regular div. Yeah, I don't know. We'll go with eyebrow. All right, let's give it some styles. So an eyebrow has a position of absolute. So we can tell it where to be. We'll be left 50%, top 50%. So that should put it directly in the center. Top of top. The mustache cover width, 60 pixels. What do you think that will that change anything? I don't think it changes anything. It's actually right behind the mouth right now. Actually, should the mouth be like red? That. No, that's ugly. We could do like a peach color, like a Is peach a color? Peach is not a color. Pinkish. What do you mean my chat is broken? Can someone please clarify? Like, what's happening? Actually, if we choose like a darker skin tone, let's try this. Yeah, I like that. Okay, let's get this eyebrow going. Chat's all good. All right, all right, all right, all right. Chat is fine. Great. I mean, are we talking about my overlays? Calm down, people. Looks good to me. All right. Okay, this is eyebrow. We want the font size to be way, way, way big, like 10 rem. We get a massive eyebrow right in the center. Yep. And we can also make it bold. We like a thicker eyebrow. Yeah, nice thick eyebrow. But actually, we probably only want this to be like 5 rem. It's too big. Even that's too big. Oh, Twitch chat was broken for some people. I see. Okay, so now we can transform it. And we'll do some translate X, which is going to put it in the direct center. Use a parenthesis instead of a slash for my eyebrow. Because I guess we could put them right on top of the eye. I want them. Watch, we're gonna make this this avatar look mad for a second. And then actually, I mean, we can get rid of the top here. This could be like 20%, 10%. Looks like an HTML self-closing tag. And then we just need to rotate this 40 degrees. And like that. Use trolled for reference. We're trying to move it more over that eye. More. Should be the same color as the moustache. Okay. 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 Where's the moustache? Yeah, I like that RGB color. Using absolute definitely is not responsive, I found. Well, it's responsive relative to the parent. So what else? I mean, and it's not responsive. It's all going to stay in the same place, and it's all in the middle of the page. I'll say that. So the parent is relative, and then all of the children are absolute in regards to the parent. So, I mean, I do have some, like, because I set things with pixel widths and heights, yeah, it's not going to resize automatically. But yeah. My face looks wonky if I resize the window. Give it a panel that has the same skin color behind the eyebrow and cover part of the eye and rotate the same as the eyebrow. I guess that could work if we layer it. I'm trying to keep it as simple as possible, though. It needs to be more over to the right. More. 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 Yeah, that's pretty good. But really, I just need to take this and put it on the right eyebrow. So we'll say right eyebrow. And so we have eyebrow. We need to tell it this is the right eyebrow. Cool. And then we need the left eyebrow very similarly. Here we go. Here we go. I look evil. I think that's okay. And then left eyebrow is very similar. We just have a different translate. So like negative 150, and we'll rotate a negative 40 degrees. Oh, no. This needs to be left eyebrow now. That's a messed up eyebrow. So, I mean, should the left eyebrow be the opposite slash, like the backslash? What even in the heck? Hey, would you look at that? That's not bad, huh? He looks a little angry. Evil CJ. Yeah, it needs to be pushed over a little bit more though. Wait, why does the left eyebrow look thicker? Redeem unbun? No. Should we go over even more? 70%. And thank you to Joe Phillips for that follow. Is it centered? It should be. Left 50%. Oh, I mean, not quite. Doesn't it look... I don't know. It's fine. I think the last thing I need is the nose. I just need a nose. And I could do I could use a curly brace as a nose as well. Right? That's all I need, right? It is thicker. That's fine. My eyebrows are messed up anyways. Right? It's fine. It's fine. We're all, I mean, bold. Oh. Well, they're both technically bold. Why are people posting their face? You know what? I think it's just this font. This font had like a Times New Roman, the backslash. It's fine, but the backslash is thicker, or I don't know. Let's go with the sans serif font. Let's see what we get. Hey, that's actually thicker. I'm okay with that. I mean, I'm okay with that. Oh, where? Exclamation mark challenge. And you'll see. So basically, people are forking the original base, and then we're gonna look at the forks in just a second. Okay, we'll try Futura with no bold. Basically, Futura is best. Okay, but we gotta reduce the font size by a whole lot. And we'll have to change the my eyebrows or whatever. This is funny. This is funny. This image is now forever in live chat. It still needs bold. Please make the eyebrows wiggle. I encourage all of you to just take this and add CSS animations and stuff like that, but this is pretty much it. I'm gonna add a nose. And it's gonna be like a Rick and Morty nose. I think I'm gonna use a curly brace. This looks really good. Well, thank you, Majestic Guy. I tried my best. Isn't it, like, it's super interesting, right? We literally just move some lines up or down, and it affects like how you interpret that face. I mean, that's a human thing. Make it spin. Well, I could do at keyframes spin at 0% is rotate 0 degrees, and at 100% is rotate 360 degrees, and then I could just make everything spin. Infinite? Linear? Is that how that works? Yeah, he's not angry. He's just in focus. I don't know. We'll look at that later. I need a nose. I now need a nose. So we'll say nose. Again, is position absolute. We'll say font size is, for now, 10 rem. Angry CJ. And what did I get wrong? Oh, that needs to be a colon. Font size 10 rem. We'll say top 50%, left 50%, and that's actually way too big. I only want it like 5. What's this, Yazid? Left eyebrow, this character. Right out. Is this like an HTML encoded character? Let's see. Oh, I like it. It's like I guess it's a comma or something like that. I'm gonna leave it as slashes, but that's a really good idea. Okay, we're gonna use probably the same color as my mouth. I think maybe like a little darker. We'll use that color. Okay. Now we need to position it. The link to my current code pin. Yep, I'll give you a link. Yeah, now we need to position it. And I think very similar to how, well, not that. Very similar to how we were covering up part of the mustache. I think we'll cover up the bottom half of the nose. Okay. Let's translate X, negative 50%. I don't think we want to rotate it. Use a triangle for the nose? I mean, I could create like a CSS triangle, but let's see. That's how it looks for you? What are you using, Envy? I mean, we could bring it up. If we do negative 50% in the Y, that'll bring it up a little bit. We could decrease the font size to like 3 rem. You probably have an early... Look, I just clicked save. Refresh the page. Refresh the page. And what's up, Pixelogic Dev? Things are good, yeah. And everyone should check out Pixelogic Dev's channel. They're a member of our Live Coders team as well. We are trying to make a picture of me using just CSS and HTML. All right. What do we think about this? What do we... Oh, and hey, Real Polygon, what's up? A good use of Delta. All right, I just saved it. Can you all try reloading it? Look, it works on my machine. Like I guess it'll get squished if you do that, but it works on my machine. Look at this. Look at this. This is me. This is me. And thank you, Torakasi, for that follow. Okay, what do you all think? Should I do more to this? Put font family serif in my styles. It's gonna change. Oh, instead of okay, so yeah, Moustache should have a font family of serif. Yeah. Evil CJ. I guess I could lower the nose a little bit so it's like right behind and put it to the left. I think we'll do this. Y 10%? Oh, thank you, Astayanix. 20%. Okay, so but the nose should actually be behind the mustache. So we're gonna put it here. Awesome, CJ. Oh, thank you. And then if we go negative 60 in the X, it'll move it over just a little bit, I think. Yeah. So let's go like negative 100. I think that's okay. I think I'm done. I think I'm done. All right. Wait, is that a character I could use for the nose? Let's see. That's not bad, Doc. I actually kind of like that. Instead of the triangle. We could rotate it a little bit too. Um, with no Y. Should push it up a little. Hey! I think this is great. And then I can rotate it a little bit. We'll do rotate. 10 degrees. What does that do? Okay, we want negative 10 degrees. I'm not going to do the body. This is all about, like, that challenge. Higher and to the left. What do you think? This is me! Look! It looks just like me. We've done it! Alright, and I can share just the full page view. Great! Great! Move it up a bit. Do like negative 10. I am now attuned. I like the nose. Actually, I like the nose being closer to my moustache. Like that. Villain CJ activated. All right, I'm good with it. So, isn't there? Yeah. So here's this. You can all look at it. But what I'm gonna do now? Well, thank you. Yeah, and so I mean, it still works. You can like zoom in and stuff, and it still works. Oh wait, maybe not. There's that. My mustache is going the wrong way. No, you might not be able to see it, but I do have. It looks perfect. If we resize it in a certain way, like I can't really even get it to resize to like move things around. Where is the Hackerman redemption? It's not enabled right now. Yeah. Zoom in and the mustache move. Yeah. It's fine. It's fine. But it's me. It's me. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna look at the original one, and we're gonna see anybody that forked it. And we'll take a look to see. Well, thank you, Lakshman. Much appreciated. This is neat. Oh, thank you. Yeah, this nose is like some Unicode character. This is how development works. Yes. And oh, you know what? Well, actually, I don't have Chrome installed on my machine. Yep, it's because I'm using Firefox. I'm telling you. Make a Docker container. A Docker container with Firefox inside of it. It doesn't look right on my screen. Well, I blame it on Firefox. It's Firefox's fault. Firefox told me that it would look fine, and it doesn't. And I blame Infy for making me use Firefox. So, summary, it's Infy's fault. Okay. Now, if we look at the original pin that people could have forked, let's see if there are any forks. And if there are, font kerning issues seem almost impossible to solve. Yeah. Hello, what's up? Looks scary on Edge. You know what? So here's the thing. Like, when I develop in Chrome, and so I only recently started using Firefox. But when I make things in Chrome, they pretty much work everywhere else. When I make things in Firefox, some stuff is broken, and I don't know it's broken because I haven't really looked at some of the other browsers. So I don't know. Code pin. View forks. Could I have used emojis because technically they're encoded characters and not pictures? Yeah, it would have been totally fine to use. Oh, that's GitHub. I want CodePen. Then don't look at it in Internet Explorer. All right, how to fork. Forks in your dashboard. The all view of your projects in your dashboard includes forks. Well, it's Infy's fault. Infy, they made me use Firefox, so it's Infy's fault that it's broken. I could probably fix it, but I'm not going to. It works. Look, I'm using Firefox Developer Edition, and it works beautifully. Look, it's great. Jackie says, I lost points for my project for not compatibility checking in Edge. Until I saw the professor mark me down for it, I completely forgot Edge existed. Yeah, I mean, if it was in the like the syllabus or the project requirements, then I could understand it. But if not, it's crazy. All right, if I go to my dashboard, what happens? Look, it looks fine in the preview, doesn't it? It looks fine in the preview on CodePen. Can anyone link me to the list of all the forks? It is Evil CJ. I'm pretty sure there's a way to view the fork. Oh, not the fork. I don't want to view the forks of this one. I want to view the forks of this one. And thank you, Zeros, for that follow. Check that out to see the fork. Okay, because they'll all be because it's based on title. Okay. Ah. Yeah, and I knew some people were gonna try to rickroll me. I'm not gonna let them. I will not let them. Okay. There's also a way to run pins without JavaScript. Code pin disable JavaScript. Dashboard infilter equals forks. Okay, let's try this. So if I go to my dashboard, view forks. No. It didn't work. We're gonna just go with that. Some people change the title so it doesn't show. Okay. change the title back to self-portrait base. This is what we need. Okay. Not that. iTerm. I have to go soon, so we're not gonna be able to do Clash of Code. Self portraits dot text. Okay. This looks really good, Yazid. That looks awesome. I like your mouth and all that good stuff. Sadiq, that's awesome as well. I like your shadow on there. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna start a thing, and you can submit your pin now for me to look at. Give me 1 second. Yeah, no worries. You can take your time. But when you're ready to submit, you can edit it. Put it here. So. Just change it to a variable. But it's inside of a regular expression, so it's more complicated than that. You stop it. Seneca with the Twitch Prime sub. Thank you so much, Seneca. Very much appreciated. Submit your code pen URL here. Upvote a submission. Upvote number. Comment on a submission. Comment number, your comment here. Okay, so this is it. Wait. Are we on port 107? What port are we on today? 105. Will Twitch Prime subscription work for free trials? I have no idea. I have no idea. I know, Andrew. I know I can create a regex out of a string, but it takes work. Let's see. There we go. All right, so if you created your own self-portrait this morning, here's what you can do. In the chat, type !submit, followed by the link to your code pin, and I will take a look. Thank you, Andrew. But it'll show up here, and I'll take a look. All right, Pixa's got it. And what we need to also add is... Wait, I was doing it somewhere. This. Turn off JS equals true. Because I guarantee you, at least one person tried to rickroll me. Click me. I bet you tried to rickroll me, didn't you? Let's look at the editor view. Oh, you use JavaScript. Okay. So the JavaScript would animate it. I've disabled JavaScript though, and I'm not going to run JavaScript. So those of you that are, it was trolled, did not work without JavaScript. Yeah, I'm not going to run anybody's JavaScript today. So for those of you that are just tuning in right now, this is basically what happened. We have this base code pin, which was just a blue circle, and you needed to fork that and create a self-portrait of yourself using just HTML and CSS. There were some rules here. No SVG elements, no canvas, no images, no base64 images, no videos or audio tags, no iframes, embeds, or anything like that. Just HTML and CSS. And the one that I created, let's take a look. Dashboard. The one that I created is this one, which seems to be like slightly broken now. What happened? Oh, we're at a different zoom level. That's why. Okay, but this is the one that I created using just HTML elements. So we have like div class face, div class hair, all that good stuff. And then each item I styled with CSS. It's somewhat like it stays in the center and it looks okay there. I've been told that it's broken in most other people's browser. Yeah, CodePin renders it okay. The thing is, those renders actually could be based on my current browser. But okay, but this is my solution. Now we're going to take a look at other people's solutions as well. So Pixa submitted one, and it was a bit of a troll. there was some JavaScript in it. No. All right, let's see what Infi did. I was waiting 1 hour to pull that troll. Oh, I know you all are some tricky people. Oh, my logo in CSS. That's actually pretty cool. Yeah, Infi has their own logo. My mouth is eating my mustache, and that's okay, right? This is actually a pretty cool challenge as well. It's basically because I've seen you have this avatar, I think, on GitHub too. So that's pretty cool. It's not the face challenge, but you did good. All right, who's up next? Doc with the rickroll. Let's see, Doc. Can you rickroll me without JavaScript? Is it possible? I guess so. Yeah. It's beautiful. It's okay. So there's no JavaScript. There's literally no JavaScript. And I'm guessing, do we just have a marquee with That is awesome. Wow. Okay, this is insane. There's just so many elements, and then yeah, there's a marquee that just scrolls with the text of the Rickrolled. I was here. And I guess we're just animating the different pixels. Yeah, they're rotating the hue of the pixels, so that's pretty cool. All right, great work. That's also not a self-portrait. Let's see, is anybody actually going to submit a self-portrait? All right, this is Majestic Eye. This is also not a self-portrait. Come on! This is supposed to be a fun challenge where people can submit. Ugh. Okay, Andrew Lane has one. Someone says that it's awesome. When are we going to be done with the trolls? It's just a spinning, loading donut. I mean, this is fun. It is fun, but I thought people would actually try. I think some people did try. We're going to get there. We just got to get past all the trolls. All right, google.com. No, thank you. All right, Lundragon did it. Let's check it out. So if you do exclamation mark submit followed by the link to your code pin, I will take a look at it. It'll show up here. This looks awesome. Oh wow, it animates. This is so cool. Is this by Ethan? Let's take a look at the code. So we've got some hair, ears. The ear container has the left ear and the right ear. Yeah, and it like zooms in. It's got like one little tooth. That's actually really, really cool. I love it. It's broken. Yeah, I mean, my self-portrait is broken for a lot of people. I blame Firefox. It's really cool. I like the nesting of the divs. That's awesome. And let's take a look at the CSS. So the head, I guess, is the whole element. Looks like they took a similar approach to me, where everything was a position absolute to the relative container. I'm curious how they did the eyes. Yeah, so left eye and right eye. With a little bit of border radius. Okay, so that makes like the sideways circle. And then the pupil is like that, the black oval. And the pupil shine is like that little red dot there. Way, way cool. Yeah, this is awesome. Great work. Great work, great work. All right, who's up next? Yeah, and so great work, Lundragon. I love it. That's awesome to see. All right, let's see how Harrison did it. Whoa, that's so cool. And you did your pupils as asterisks. I love it. I like your hair. It's nice and on top of your head. And you wear glasses. So that's super cool. I like that the glasses seem to have like some, there's probably some opacity in each of the elements so that it looks like it's a slightly different color than everything else. And then you used a curly brace for your nose. It's great. It's so good. It's Morty. I'm curious about... Oh, wait, you have sideburns? I don't think I see the side... Oh, these are the sideburns. They, like, special shapes. Yeah, that's a cute little curly brace nose. There's a bunch of follows. I appreciate all of you. Tujo Phillips, Turokasi Zeros, S. Spartano, X Marks, Shlomo, Vivax, Sergio, Off With Your Head, Ness, and Nuke. Thank you all for those follows. Yeah, great work. I'm not going to really have time to look at everyone's code, but I am just going to at least try to look at all of these. All right, let's take a look at Imphies. Glasses in CSS are hard. I believe it. That's me. That's just me spinning. All right, great work, Imphy. All right, who's next? Unhot. I'm getting dizzy. Is that how that works? I forgot what it was. Oh, turn off JS equals true. Super cool. So this is from Yazid. I love it. this looks legit. I really like your eyebrows. I like your nose. I like how you styled the mouth with like the tongue and the other color there. So good. So good. Great work. All right. Keep forgetting this turn off JS thing. Great work on Hot. And all right, Pixa, you've got another submission. Is it another troll, or did you actually work on a face? Client and server animation. Huh. Huh, okay. Wait, did we already... I think we already looked at this one, didn't we? Yeah, we did. But it's great. It's really cool. I don't know if Alka did one, but he might do one later. And I'd be more than happy to take a look. Turn... Oh. Off JS. Alright, let's take a look. Whoa, that's so cool. The teeth are a little scary. But I really like the shadow behind the nose. I like that you made like the colors of the eyes. Very good. The windows just disappeared. Oh no, we're in space. Okay. Great work, Sadiq. Awesome. All right, we'll check out Coder and Blacks. If you may not have realized, but if you are a sub to the channel, your submission goes to the top. That's why we're skipping around here. Disturbing. The laptop is working out. I am... Click me. I am not a scam. I'm not going to click that. Come on, Coder in Black. So I had an issue where some apps would be like super laggy and just like freeze entirely. But it turns out that it was because I did not have automatic graphics switching on. So this new laptop has a dedicated graphics card, and because I did not have that checked, then some things would just come to a screeching halt because they were like all trying to use the dedicated graphics card. But I checked that box, and now everything's great. Eventually, I have not written a way for you to see other people's submissions or like even questions on this thing yet, but eventually it will be there. That's me. Uses JavaScript, ban me if this is a troll. I want to look at other people's submissions. So here's Yazid. I think we already saw it. Yeah, we already saw it. Looks great. Love it. Andy from Lithuania. Let's take a look. Oh! So he used emojis. We got the eyeball emoji, the nose emoji, and the mouth emoji. It's actually really funny. So eyes, nose, and lips. And yeah, so we're using CSS content before with the emojis. What a nose. I didn't realize there was a nose emoji. But yeah, there it is. That's pretty cool. And thank you, Benstrosity, for that follow. All right. We'll look at Yazid. I thought we already saw Yazid's. Yes, we have. We'll look at it again because it's nice. It's great. This is really good. All right. And Informath and Music has another submission. We already saw it. We saw that one already. All right, last submission from Pixa, which may be an attempt at a troll, but that's okay. It's an iframe. No. All right. Great work, everyone. Great work. Again, this was my submission. This is how I did it. But apparently it's broken at like different zoom levels and it looks weird on different screen sizes. So I didn't have enough I didn't have enough. Ban him? I'm not going to ban him. I don't think it was used here. I don't think it was using JavaScript, but it is a Rickroll embed is the thing. But it's not using Java. Well, it is using JavaScript. I don't know. Cool. But this was my... Why do I look evil? Because of the eyebrows. We learned today that depending on the angle of the eyebrows... Actually, let's do this. Let's adjust the angle of my eyebrows. So we can go to, like, right eyebrow. Go like 80 degrees. Yeah. Look at it. And negative. So this is like... kind of happy slightly. It's like, hey, how's it going? How are you? versus angry seed. And thank you, Degentia, for that follow. He's so earnest. Yeah, he's so earnest. It's not a Rickroll. Okay, well, he looks like he's trying to convince you. He's not being... Yeah, everything's fine. Everything's fine. The link is a troll. It's not a troll. It's actually really good. Well, this is Doc's pin. I look uncomfortable. Oh, that's the trolled emote. So if you have better Twitch TV, you can use the trolled emote. It's actually really cool because you basically converted each pixel into a div, and then we're changing the colors of the pixels in the div. That's awesome. Okay, this was Pixa's pin. Okay, I will load it. If I get Rickrolled, that's fine. It's been a while from a legitimate Rickroll. Oh. It's a circle? Changing colors? Turn on sound. My sound is on. There's an audio element? Yeah, I would have to... Here, I can do autoplay, allow audio and video, and then I'll refresh. Very cool. Very cool. All right, I do have to go. Thank you, everyone, for all of your submissions. That was awesome. That was really fun. What did I learn today? I think I mainly used things that I know about HTML and CSS. But we did do... Oh, yeah, I learned the clip path polygon thing in CSS. That's how we made this trapezoidal beard thing. Yeah. How long did it come from Rick Astley? I don't really know. I don't know. Maybe. Okay, but stick around for the raid. Click this link if you want to get those raid messages. I don't know who we're going to raid, but we will figure it out. Oh yeah, I learned about eyebrows. The fact that this makes it look angry and this makes it look slightly concerned. We can copy the raid messages here. We're going to do a raid. Join us in that. Thank you, everyone, for hanging out. Thank you for all the submissions. It was super fun. And tune in Wednesday for Code Goddess. And thank you, Seth Alien, for that follow. Wherever you are in the world, have a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, or night. And until next time, here's this.